What's up, guys? Here we are. We're out here. It's Friday. We're on Backstage Pass, so we'll see how this goes. I'm gunning. Never been on this trail before, so we'll get everybody through and see how we do. Let's go take a look, see some of the rigs that are out here. We'll see how they do. Look, another Yoda. Awesome. Another little Yoda. Right, let's see how everybody's doing up here. There's a sick little Bronco 2 up there. Check that thing out. You don't see a lot of Bronco 2s anymore.
I do believe I got hung up on a rock right there for a second.
It's gonna be a beautiful and fun day today. Having fun?
Having fun. Totally.
All right. How you doing?
Good, good.
Wonderful. Great day, right? You doing okay? Yeah, it's a blast, isn't it? What's up, dudes? Let's talk to some local peeps. All right, guys, where are y'all from?
Albuquerque.
From Albuquerque. Right on. What do you guys think of this trail today? Pretty fun, huh? Every day out here is a good day, though, that's for sure.
Definitely.
Right on. Well, we're having a blast out here, and we'll see how much farther we have of this trail and see if maybe these guys want to continue on another trail or something, see where it ends up, and see what more we can do today. So we'll catch up with you guys later. So check it out, right over here to the left, you can see this purple Jeep. That is Mike Malachowski's. What they are doing right now is he just started the competition for slow crawl. And basically what you do is you start at one end, come to one cone in forward, and then you go to the cone that you started at in reverse, and whatever your combined time is, whoever has the longest time wins. I believe this year it was a Suzuki Samurai who won. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that that's what it was. So, I started making my way over here to the RTI ramp. Everybody was starting to line up, and this vehicle had just dumped over. So, I was on the phone, so I'm going to go ahead and edit video sound so that you guys can see what happened, and then we'll get back to it later.
That was a fun little 15 minutes watching them on the RTI ramp over there. They fell off, and that was pretty good little recovery they did. Got them pulled back over, and now we're back here at camp. We've got Joe's working on his rig. We got it all ready. I've got my rig all fixed up and ready. Catch you guys later. What's up, everybody? Recapping day number 3, the Chile Challenge 2025. Unfortunately, I had some things to take care of on day number 2, so I took care of my responsibilities, my adulting, and I did that, and now we are on to day number 3. Day number 3 was a lot easier trail. I didn't sign up for any of the trails. I volunteered, so they just basically put me wherever they needed me. So the first day was super hard, and then the next 2 days were pretty easy. So this one was a lot easier trail. It's called Backstage Pass. I think it's rated like a 6. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a 6. Maybe a 5, probably a 6 though. Everybody made it through with no issues, no problems, so that was super cool. Got everybody through, no body damage. That's always a plus. Everybody had a great time. Everybody listens to their spotters, and which made everything go very smoothly. One thing is that everybody needs to remember that you're only as good as the eyes outside. So meaning your driver is only as good as his spotter. And the spotter is only as good as, well, let's just say he needs to know the driver's vehicle and what it's capable of and what it will and won't do, you know. There's kind of a team event there that is super special in the four-wheeling world. And once you guys really dial in between a good spotter and a good driver, it's like the possibilities are endless. Perfect example, my buddy Christian Breesky, he had a no, it wasn't a Scrambler. It was a Wrangler or something Jeep, and he wheeled it forever. Then he bought just a subframe to start with, and in like 3 months, he tore his Jeep completely apart, built this awesome buggy all by himself, did all the cage work, built everything 100%, and then he started just like right into competitions with it, and they just he and Ernie just took first place in the We Rock. So like that's awesome, super awesome for them. So super proud of them. Glad I get to go wheel with them every once in a while and be out on some of the trails that they're on as well. So that's super cool. You never know where the four-wheeling world will take you and who you'll meet and what you can do and all the experiences you can have. So every year is new and unique, and you know, the people, the trails, the vehicles, everything, like I always say, you know, it's always different and always fun. So that was cool. But back to the trail, Backstage Pass was super easy. We got everybody through, and then we went out and ran some trails. That night we decided to run, what did we decide to run? We decided to run Green Canyon and Cabin after dark. Everything went somewhat okay. I did have a leaf spring rear center pin that broke. So at the end of the trail, we got onto the 2-track road, and I noticed that my truck was driving sideways. And I was like, what is that? What's going on? So I kind of like moved it around a bit, and then it was still driving sideways. So we got out and looked, and sure enough, the rear axle, the driver tire, was way back towards the back, and it was about to spit the drive shaft out. So we went ahead and winched it over to the side to take all of the load off of that tire and off of that leaf spring. We loosened up all the U-bolts, pulled the U-bolts down, and then we were able to put a new center pin in it. Well, we had to bang the leaves all into their position again because they had all shimmed out. And so we got them all back in their place. Luckily I had some bolts and stuff. I was able to put a 12mm bolt in there, and we cinched it back down and continued on, and it's still like that today. So will I change it? Probably not. I'll just carry more bolts like that. It is what it is. But all in all, a good day 3. So let's see what day 4 has in store for us. We'll see you guys later.